Hi, God bless you. Welcome to my channel. Today we are engaging our reasoning. Because almost all the time I've come across many people who talked about African spirituality, and people believe that Africa have their own special spirituality or kind of spirituality. What I notice about Africa or we black is that we presume on almost everything. We like to work in presumption. We don't go logical to all the things, to many of the things we go, because we grew up to an environment where our forefathers and our fathers pour libation. They make a fire, they make enchantment, they make a kind of noise going around the fire, and they do a lot of enchantment, in a way to consult their God. We presume that that is what spirituality is all about. But the Western people are people who approach almost everything they do with law and logic. That is why they have a better way of serving God, and their society is better and saner than over here in Africa. We are superstitious in our doing, and we tend to presume that those superstition and those activities, physical activities we engage ourselves in, we presume that it is spirituality, you know, and then we do not understand that, we do not want to strike the different. But the English understand that everything about life or law, it works with law, it is about law and effect. So that is why the Westerners, the English people, they are more spiritual. Even in the approach to everything, the approach to God, they may not be going to church, they may not congregate, but they understand the phrase love your neighbor as yourself, and they tailor all their politics and all their doings, to rhyme with that love your neighbor as yourself. There's not too much gap between the poor and the rich in their policy making. The people are included in their in sharing. The people are included. But over here in Africa, we can shout, we can dedicate like 72 hours shouting and praying, but when it comes to policy making, the people are removed, and then we select it is the selected few that benefit from the bounty of what is available, and we tends to connect that noise we are making, that enchantment, and we are echoing to be spirituality, while we think that those who are not making noise with us are not spiritual, they are not churchy, they are not loving God, or wanting to be in God. So that is a problem here in Africa. There's something like African spirituality. Africa are presumptuous, they are not spiritual. The Westerns are spiritual and more spiritual than black.